Hey, I'm Lisa White here in the Scott Alumni Center, and I just want to say good morning, Mount Vernon and Lisbon.
Office in Mount Vernon. Good morning, Mount Vernon, Lisbon.
Good morning, Mount Vernon and Lisbon. I'm Joe.
And I am Kim.
And we are
promoting the awesomeness of the Mount Vernon and Lisbon area, and I swear if we ever did that any differently, I would be messing us all up. Because if you said, like, you're Kim and I'm
We
Joe.
did that before.
Yeah.
I know.
And it did mess us up.
We used to mix it up and it was fun, but now it's just like so automatic that if we ever messed it up again, or mixed it up again, I would probably I don't know why we're here. Why are we here? I don't know. Good morning.
We're exchanging recipes.
Yes. We're just here to stare at each other.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Shall we get started?
I'm waiting for you.
All right.
Mount Vernon and Lisbon, this is your breaking news.
Volume 152, number 8, February 25th, 2021. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Your breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Okay, what is it?
Local wrestlers were hugely successful at the Iowa State Wrestling
OMG!
Championships.
We are starting off the show with crackling. It's going to be a good day.
They were February 17 to 20 in Des Moines. Among the highlights were medals for both Mount Vernon wrestlers, a record number of Lisbon Lions on the podium, runner-up finishes for Lisbon in the traditional and dual tournament, and 3 individual champions.
Wow. And there's some triple crowns in there, isn't there?
Well, I think that's what they're referring to, the Triple Clouds.
Yeah.
And here they are. So they are Kate Seibrecht,
Yeah.
Robert Avila Jr., and Cole Clark.
Okay.
These kids obviously know how to wrestle.
Now,
The
triple
whole
crown,
state knows who they are.
for those of you who don't know, means that they have had, I think some of them are juniors too, right? So they have a chance, are they all seniors?
When the Triple Crown is referring that there were 3.
Yes.
Well, but I thought it was also, they've been multiple years champions too. That's
But I don't think that's what this is
I
referring
see.
to.
Thank you for the clarification.
You bet. So anyway, and here they all are, and they look really, really proud, and gosh, they should be, and how exciting for them. And don't ever make any of them mad. They'll take you right down, Nathan.
Yeah.
Be careful what you say about these wrestlers in print. They'll come crackle you. All right, there's the story at the top of the page.
This looks so awesome, and I want to go do this.
It does look really cute. I just want to see it.
Yeah.
So, for Mount Vernon residents, Becker and Eloise Rankin, it wasn't enough to just build a snow fort in their front yard.
Right.
The duo spent time Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this past week adding food coloring to the blocks of ice that contributed to their snow fort.
Ah.
The duo were enrolled in the Indian Creek Nature Center's afternoon outdoor program in early January as part of their homeschool curriculum.
Nice.
That program has since subsided, but their mom Cassidy said the youngsters love being out. Their love for the outdoors hasn't ended.
I did that one year when it was really cold, not the blocks of ice, but you fill a water balloon and then you put it outside and it freezes and then you break the balloon and you have these beautiful glass ice orbs, and that was really fun. You can put lights in them and make them glow and stuff. That was really cool.
Oh.
It's really fun to do that.
Well, it turns out to be colored snow forts, right?
Yeah.
And there's pictures of it here. You couldn't see if I went like this,
No.
so don't even try.
No.
Get your own paper.
Don't even try.
Yeah, go get your own paper and see it for yourself, but it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, now this is interesting. Traffic control provided at 10th Avenue until spring break. Let's read about that, shall we?
Let's.
Okay, they
I'm
call it
curious.
winter jam. Mount Vernon School District will have a person directing traffic at 10th Avenue now until spring break to help assist with traffic flow in and around the Mount Vernon school buildings. That's what Superintendent Greg Batenhorse has announced.
10th Avenue.
The second roundabout,
Ah.
that road that goes.
Yes, that turn
Yeah.
from Doom. Yes, that we all
The turn from doom.
we all have to deal with because 2 giant schools, well, they're not 2 giant, but 2 schools
Well, they're giant for our community,
funnel
right?
into this one road, and it is
Yeah.
crazy. So that's good. They have 2 lovely students that are keeping the crosswalks safe there, and they are there through rain, sleet, and snow. One of them is Lance, and the other one is his brother. And they do a really nice job of getting those little elementary school and middle school kids that are going to Stonebrook across those safely. So thank you for that, very much, the service there.
So cold weather and lots of snow, along with a limited number of streets into the school campus, has caused significant traffic flow issues. Big snow banks have constricted flow and decreased visibility. I've seen that all around town.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, they're melting now, but when they were huge,
But there's
you couldn't see
still
around
a little
them.
tricky. Fourth Street and Second Avenue, if you're you gotta make sure you get out there enough to
Yeah.
get around there.
But not so far that you get the front of your car smashed in.
Ripped. Yeah.
Anyway, the district is also watching traffic along Fifth Avenue in front of Washington Elementary. People dropping off students at Washington Elementary are encouraged to pick up or drop off students by approaching the school from the north on Fifth Avenue. Is that what you were just saying?
Yes.
Anyway, read this article, especially if you're picking up or dropping off kids, and let's all be careful around our schools
Yes.
in this winter time. Snowy, freezing, cold, slickety slickness.
Yes.
And I could slide all over the place and hit somebody.
Yeah, and thank you, Craig Batenhorst, for addressing the issue, because it is one that needs addressed. So good job.
Oh, we got some sports center improvements that get okay. A major upgrade on the Cornell College campus marked a milestone as improvements to the small multi-sport center were okayed by the Mount Vernon Historic Preservation Commission, which approved a certificate of appreciation for the small multi-sport center's proposed remodels and expansion, slated to be completed in 2022. Amy Kloss of Morton Construction provided details on the $20 million building expansion to the commission at a meeting Wednesday, February 17th. Definitely improved several elements to the exterior of the building, tying in limestone, brick, and glass elements that are in several other buildings on the campus. So there
Very
you
good.
go.
That's exciting.
Okay, the Mount Vernon kids earned 2 All-State nominations.
Yes, they did.
Oh, look at them. Oh, so proud of you. Oh, nice.
Yes, I do recognize one of those children in that bottom picture.
Even in a mask?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
She's unforgettable.
Mount Vernon High School had 2 large group All-State nominations this year. All-State nominations were announced Wednesday, February 17th. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, the state is not holding in-person or virtual performances of All-State winners this year. Well, that's too bad. Earning All-State nominations this year are several big list of kids here. 2 pictures with them all in there, and you can read it yourself, but how proud we are of you kids. Keep it up.
Yes. I'm reading it. Sorry.
She's gonna read all the names.
I will.
They spell it right?
Oh, yes, fabulous.
Okay, good.
Okay.
All right.
Just reading, I saw my last name also in the NVMS art auction is live, because of course that's my brother's work. So,
Well, let's read that one next.
sure.
Yeah, I've been hearing about this. We're through the grapevine on the street. Word on the street, you know?
Bye.
So, one-of-a-kind art is now up for bid on the Mount Vernon Middle School Parent-Teacher Organization Annual Mustang Art Auction. All right. Each piece started as a standard wood silhouette, but every artist was inspired to paint and create their work on a cutout differently. Middle school art teacher, local artist Mark Benish, was part of the team that created the online auction event 3 years ago. All right. So here's what he said. It has been great watching this fundraiser grow from an idea to what it is now. I feel your love, Mark. Isn't that something when we work on a project and
Yes.
you see it still going?
Well, and I bet it's a bit refreshing for you in your line of work, where people come to you all the time with ideas, but not really interested in doing them, seeing them through to fruition. So it's nice when somebody goes, oh, that would be cool, and then a group of people go, yeah, let's do it. And then they move it forward, and then they do it, and then the next thing you know, it's an annual thing. So I
It's
think that's
exciting.
pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so, Lisbon large group speech earned 7 Division I ratings at state.
Wow.
We
Good
forgot
job,
to mention
Lisbon.
them with all these 2
Yes.
state
We
nominations.
also got 2 All-State nominations.
Awesome. They also have 2 all
Oh, I see, okay.
Group Improv and Solo Mime.
All right. Lisbon's large group state speech competition was held Monday, February 8th at Lisbon High School. The contest was adjudicated by 3 judges. Was that you too?
No.
No. On Wednesday, February 17th, all state nominations were announced, with Lisbon High School earning 2. That's what you just said,
Yeah.
isn't it?
There's an echo in here.
Those nominations were in group improvisation, students improvisation, starring Ben Larson Cole, there's a bunch of names in here.
Yes.
And then a bunch of kids earned Division I ratings, and those are all listed, so congratulations to you.
We've got strong speech programs in this area.
Young adults' ideal population for new vaccine. Cornell president.
Argues.
All right, let's read about the argument.
Let's do.
Okay, college-age students are an ideal population to get the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, Cornell College President Jonathan Brand believes. He made the case in an op-ed published in the Chicago Tribune recently. A piece he hopes is widely shared. The idea, Brand said, is to create a new funnel for vaccinations and reduce the time it takes to get to herd immunity.
So the Johnson & Johnson one actually has the virus, is that right? It's not
It's the single dose as opposed to the two.
Yeah, but
two
it's
shots.
not, it's not with the RNA, DNA business, right?
Right.
It's a different.
It's a different version, and the concept is the different version that would give you protected immunity
Yes.
type thing would work
Yes.
better for the populations that it would. But for
Yeah.
kids who possibly are not going to get it as bad, the one
Right.
shot,
Right. Introduce them, they've got healthy immune systems, they'll just
Yeah.
bust right through it, and then they'll have the immunity too, and one shot versus two, and they're busy people.
Well, I don't have any shots, but I'd take any.
Yeah.
But if that's only for 18 to 29-year-olds, I missed the boat. And I'm not quite at the 65 and older spot yet.
You're 29, a couple of times, no, not quite.
Dog years. Okay, so anyway, lots on the vaccine. Here's
Yeah.
Lisbon teachers are receiving COVID vaccine. It
Nice.
says right here, Lisbon school staff will begin receiving their first doses of the Moderna vaccines. According to Lisbon Superintendent Pat Hawking, the district will be starting with early childhood through 4th grade teachers and staff getting the first 27 doses designated for the district, with the rest of the school to receive shots beginning in the coming weeks. You know what? It's coming. We're all going to get vaccinated eventually.
Mama's getting her first dose on Saturday.
My parents have got theirs.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yep.
All
And
right.
when it comes right down to it, if I had to pick, I want my mama to get hers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so.
I want all of those in the vulnerable,
As opposed-
vulnerable populations.
Lips, teeth, tip of the tongue, lips, teeth, tip of the tongue.
I want them all to get it first.
Yes.
I'm happy to wait and be patient.
Sure.
So, there you go.
Awesome.
Okay, let's see. Look at these over here. Well, Nathan, they must be good. Nathan wrote them both.
Of course.
School funding is a big topic at legislative forum. So, school funding was the primary topic at a League of Women Voters legislative forum held online Saturday, February 20th.
Nice.
Possible passage of the school district funding bill and the recent passage of the 2.4% of supplemental state aid were topics that took more than half of the forum Saturday.
Wow.
So when it came to the school choice funding bill, all the local representatives and senators opposed the legislation. Art Stade noted that the bill in its current form gives too much leeway to charter schools who could receive money with not enough oversight. He noted that current private and public schools who receive funding from the state have numerous benchmarks they must adhere to.
Well, I think what we've learned is that schools take money to run.
Everything takes money.
And people want it to be spent and allocated in an appropriate and efficient and legitimate way. And I'm happy that there are people that are looking over those things because I don't want to.
The oversight.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for, but even just having this conversation, thank you for having the conversation. If you're interested in things like that and you know, and you want to know about those things, that's good. I'm glad that there's an opportunity to do that.
League of Women Voters.
They're
Good
great.
organization.
Oh my gosh.
Look into that.
Yes.
They're keeping on top of it.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so there's a bill that aims to offer protection for manufactured homes,
Interesting.
and the locals here are saying law is needed. This is according to Nathan Countryman.
Uh-huh.
Nathan Countryman's story. A bill offering protections to residents of mobile home parks has been introduced again in the state legislature. House File 442 would allow an extension of equal protections for people who live in manufactured homes in Iowa, including extending protections against retaliations, recourse if landlords violate lease agreements or fail to provide essential services and fair and legal leases.
Kind of an extension to the where you can't get evicted from your apartment. That you can't, there's some protections there too. Well, that's important
It's very important.
as we're bouncing them back or trying to crawl out from all of this. What?
Kindergarten school year pre-registration is starting.
It's starting.
Really? Is this what they do?
Yes,
This early?
in spring, of course.
Oh, yeah.
What would I know? I don't have any kindergartners in my house.
Yes.
All right, Washington Elementary Principal Kate Stanton is requesting parents of kindergarten students begin pre-registering for the 2021-22 school year. If your child turns 5 by September 15, they are eligible for kindergarten at Mount Vernon schools.
That's my little Zane.
Is he eligible?
He is.
Oh my God,
he
not
misses.
big
He
enough.
missed this year cutoff because his birthday's in November, and so he's already 5. So he is ready.
Well, he's going to come in there really smart.
He is gonna come in smart, and his big brother Cruz will be in 3rd grade, and they'll just walk to my house next year by themselves. They're getting so big.
Well, there you go.
Those
They
kids
grow up. Oh my gosh, you guys. Gilead fans, your waiting is over.
What?
I'm at the cold corner right now. Shoo! Get on the cold corner, girl.
I'm on it.
Marilyn Robinson is an Iowa treasure, an award-winning author who lives right down the road in Iowa City. She is best known for her novel set in the mythical town of Gilead, Iowa. Gilead won the Pulitzer Prize for fiction in 2005.
How exciting!
She's focused on other characters from Gilead in her books Home and Lila, and now in her latest novel, Jack. Jack is the 4th in a series.
That's cool.
So there you go. You know
Jack, you can reserve it at curbside pickup.
Curbside picking, yep.
Awesome.
The local library, they're there for us, aren't they?
That
Well,
reminds
every week they give us something really interesting to think about, don't they? In that little cold corner.
It is. It very much is. Stop and take a moment to read because they really do. They spark your interest. Spark. Yes.
All right. What do we got here? Oh, the Archers! Can we talk about the Archers?
Yes.
On
let's.
Monday, the Mustang Archers hosted Anamosa and Springville for the 2nd week in a row at the Mustang 3D Invitational. Whew! Then on Saturday, the Mustangs finally had some nice weather. We all finally had some nice weather.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it was much needed.
Oh yeah.
To travel to the CPU Storm and Archers February tournament.
Oh.
In the final week of the regular season, the Archers focused on qualifying for state. This was the last chance for each individual to qualify and the last opportunity for our elementary team to qualify.
Oh my goodness.
Although they fell short, the elementary team had fun, put in a great effort, and finished the shortened season on a strong note.
You know, and the thing about archery is you got to shoot a lot. And when you have a shortened season, you don't get the reps in to get your routine down. And so for them to do anything in a shortened season is phenomenal because it's really hard. It takes an extended season to really get your groove. So, and I would just want to comment that I would hate to be in the bear in that lower right-hand corner of that. Look up. Look at the Archers. Look at the lower right-hand corner of that.
Oh, that bear.
I would hate to be that bear.
Yeah, you don't want to be a live 3D target.
Just saying. Just saying.
Okay. Okay.
Boy, some photographer was busy this week. Man, look at all these great action shots of all the sports stuff. Woo!
Well, those are contributed. This one is Daryl Shapansky. So,
Really
then
nice.
Jennifer Tischer did that one. Jennifer Tischer. So, some of those people we know.
Yeah, well, they're there watching their kids, probably. But that's really nice.
All right, so let's get back to basketball now.
All right, let's. We weren't on basketball, but let's go to basketball.
Let's get back to work.
Don't you gaslight me.
Okay.
Basketball.
Okay, this is Trent Bowman's story.
All right, Trent.
The Lisbon Lions varsity girls basketball team hit the road Tuesday,
Ooh.
February 16th, to take on the 19-4 Springville Orioles on their home court.
Hit the road, Jack.
The Orioles, improving to 20-4, took the contest by a score of 70-34.
And this is our friend Diamond Boyd, right? This is her team. Yes.
It was, yes, head coach Diamond Boyd. It's in here. Head coach Diamond Boyd has been with the team since 2018. Sounded proud of her team. Here she goes.
Yes.
It was a good season. We had a lot of fun, and we are starting to see the potential that we have with our current athletes and also with the athletes we have coming up.
Well, and
God bless you, Diamond.
it takes time to build a program. It does. So there you go.
There you go. And we've all had our challenges with this dumb COVID thing. So, how cool that they're all these guys are still going.
Yes.
Keep going, you guys.
Keep going.
Don't give up. Don't let this stupid thing get in your way.
No.
All right, Mount Vernon boys basketball, keep rolling.
Rolling.
Mount Vernon Mustangs fought off a tough Waverly Shell Rock
Mustangs.
on the Go Hawks home court Tuesday, February 16th, in their last game of the regular season. Mustangs took the contest 54-51.
Do you know
That's a
what that
good
means?
final game, 54-51.
And that means, once high school basketball starts ending, you know what that means? March Madness is coming.
Oh, March Madness. Is it March?
Next
Couple
week.
days, yeah.
Next week is March. Yeah, and so we got March Madness. to look
Yeah.
forward to.
So, more basketball coming.
All right. Lisbon boys wrap season. Lisbon's dropped a close road game.
Shoot.
A close game with the New London Tigers ended with a 44-40 win for the home team and with Lisbon Lions at the end of the road. Class 1A Sub-State 4 first round game saw the Tigers jump out to a commanding 10-3 lead over the Lions and with a 22-14 lead in the half. Interestingly, the Lions outpaced the Tigers in the second half of the game, 11-10 and 15-12, but it wasn't enough to overcome the early deficit.
Shoot. Well, good season.
That's a good season.
Hard to end it on a loss, but you know what? It's building. We just built.
It's just Bill.
Build from that.
It's still, we're just proud of you no matter what.
We're proud of you for doing it this
Yeah.
year. Please.
Kim and I aren't out there doing that.
We're not doing anything. But
We're
let
just
us.
sitting here reading a paper with story. Nathan does all the work, writes all the stories, and we just read them.
We just sit here and blah, 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 blah. That's all we do.
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so Lions finished second, boast 3 champs. Okay, Don Bosco.
Okay.
Oh, this name's come up before.
Oh,
That's got a good, evil name to it.
I want to know
Don
who
Bosco.
Don Bosco is. And
Well-
why did he get his own town?
Well, he's walking away.
Of
He walked away
wrestlers.
with the top award again at the Wells Fargo Arena.
Let's clarify for a second, because I don't understand this statement. At traditional state tournament, what does that mean?
You have the duels and you have the traditional tourney.
Team versus independent. Okay, got it. Okay.
Okay, so Lisbon Lions varsity wrestling squad is feeling good about its second place team finish.
Yeah.
And their 3 state championships.
Yeah.
We talked about that.
Triple Crown.
I thought that was a horse term.
It
It
is.
has to do with winning 3 horse matches. Horse races.
Races.
Horse sets. Okay, let's get back to work.
Okay.
The tournament, which stretched from February 18th through the 20th, saw Cade Siebert, Robert Avila, and Cole Clark. We already talked about it.
Yes.
Crowned.
Yes.
They were crowned. There's a wrestling crown.
Yes.
They were crowned state championships in their respective weight classes. Good for them.
Triple crowns.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. It took me a while.
It's all coming full circle.
Let's see those crowns. Is there a picture of them in the crowns?
Yes.
don't
Their
think so.
headgear. Okay.
Okay. But
I love these photos.
these are really great photos.
Man, they are just amazing. And the
These are
way
Jennifer Tischer's again.
and the way they contort their bodies in different ways, I would be in the hospital. There's a reason why 53-year-old women don't wrestle.
All right.
Good job, guys.
You know what? It's really great. Read more about it yourselves in here. We were just going to get lost and talk about crowns and silly things.
Kamerling and Jaspers from Mount Vernon, they take 7th. No, Mount Vernon athletes take 7th in the tournament, so that's good. Mount Vernon did well too.
Yeah. More wrestling on the back page.
Wow.
This is the Don Bosco duels. So there you go.
Well done, gentlemen.
Lincoln Holla, Max Cole. These are names we've read in the paper before.
Yes.
Jamie and Moore. Anyway, I think that's what we've got.
I think we
And I'm sorry if we went off track today. We didn't mean to.
Today? I think you should apologize if we ever stay on track. That is what we should do. What do you think? Would you like to sing a song for us, Joe?
Every day.
Okay, I'm ready.
Just what makes that little old ant think he can move that rubber tree plant?
Nice.
Everyone knows an ant can't move the rubber tree plant, but he's got high hopes. He's got
Bye, bye.
high
See you
hopes.
next
He's
week.
got high